Welcome to another Daily Classics top pick based on originality, condition, and price. Today's feature car is a 1984 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. It's a European spec model. It's on Bring a Trailer with one more day to go. You're really going to like this car. My name is Rob Lofaris. You're watching the Daily Classics channel. Let's go check this car out. I found this car last night on Bring a Trailer. It's a 1984 European spec 280 SL. It's had 127,000 miles. It's currently at $5,000 with one day to go now. And I believe it has 6 bids on it. And it's located in Indiana. The R107 platform 280 SL ran for 11 years from 1974 to 1985 and was never imported to the United States. It's powered by the 2.7 liter inline 6-cylinder engine. This car, again, is a European spec model with its beautiful chrome bumpers, front and rear. It's got the sealed headlights, and it's very attractive looking because of the European look rather than the big 5-mile-an-hour bumpers that were very common on the 450 SL, as well as other models that were imported up to the 560 SL. I passed on this car a couple of times last night, then came back a few times, reading its full descriptions and photos, looking at the previous damage, and had a lot of service history as well. So I feel overall this feature car appears to be a decent ride, needing TLC, but not horrible. So let's get into the actual Bring a Trailer, listing here. Bring a Trailer gives you a lot of disclosure. It works really well. They do have a buyer's fee and a seller's fee that you'd have to pay. So when you get into the essentials on what this car is all about, is a 2.7 liter inline 6-cylinder, 3-speed automatic. It looks to have its original silver blue metallic paint. It's got 14-inch wheels because, again, this is a 280 SL, fog lights and things like that. And it's got a clean title in the seller's name. When we get into the actual photos, let's rush and get into the photo collage here. It had a previous damage report, and we'll get into that as well. So looking at the car looks nice from 20 feet away. Again, has the European headlamps, the European front bumpers and rear bumper. It doesn't look like there's any rust on this car at all. And there's some damages on the car a bit, but overall, the car looks very respectable. And it's got this nice, inline 6-cylinder engine, which is silky smooth and a very enjoyable engine as well. So, and look at that nice stance with those nice chrome bumpers. So the car really shows off its body lines that are there. The hard top comes off, the convertible top goes on. It just looks, it looks like it has a nice stance. Photos can be misleading, as we know, but what I'm seeing so far looks respectable. The car had damage in the rear, and we'll try to get those photos. A little paint blems here and there, a cracked bezel, not bezel, but lamp here. I believe those are glass headlamps. So let's get into the interior. He's got a tear in the interior, which is an original tear, original wear here on the armrest, but it's not horrible. The front fascia here looks nice. All the wood, burl wood here looks good. It's got an aftermarket radio, which was very common back in those days. And of course, there's no rear seat because it's just a 2-seater on this car. So yeah, so this seat recovering is not an expensive item, and it's not that terrible that turns me off on the car. The engine bay looks extremely original, and that's a really good sign. It's got a newer battery. Everything's accessible. I don't see any leaks or rust anywhere. Air conditioning, the air conditioning systems and all, I doubt it's working, but we have to get into the description. It just looks very clean, and there's no rust here where the battery is. Overall, everything looks good. The front radiator support looks original, and the undercarriage looks decent for its year and age. So it has wear and tear, but it's not horrible, And it's got the build plate there. It's got the original build plate on the cowl here when you open up the hood. It's got the VIN stamped on the radiator support. It's got the correct build plates here. There's no overspray, so it doesn't look like the car was resprayed totally, but it did have some rear body damage. Whole bunch of receipts to go through. You can have some fun looking at all that stuff. I did last night. Um, this was the damage the car suffered. So, the based on the damage that was there and based on the repairs that were made, it's a decent repair on the car. All its lift supports don't have any rust. Again, the car looks really nice. So, based on that damage, when we go back to the rear of the car, whoever did the body work on this car did a really good job blending the paint and all in the quarter panels. So they put some, I would think that that job probably cost three, four, $5,000 to repair back when, and the finished product looks decent. So where are we going with this car? So the headlines on this car is it's currently at $5,000 with 1 day to go. It's certainly something to look at if you're not a auction online buyer. I would stay away from this car because, this is a sight unseen type of sale. And Bring a Trailer has all their requirements and policies and procedure. So you read all those very carefully, how to go about buying a car and Bring a Trailer. But it's a very attractive buy. If you can get this car for $9,000, let's say, I think it'd be a really well bought car to have some fun with. They're not horribly difficult cars to work on. This is a 1984 model. It doesn't have any OBD2 or any really onboard diagnostic stuff to worry about. It's got a very reliable engine. That engine can go 200,000 miles without much problems as well. So overall, I really like this car, and I give it thumbs up. I want to see how it ends up. But I would think it's going to get up to like $9,000, maybe even more, but we'll see how it goes. That wraps up the top pick for this morning. Please get all the details on this car. Just go to our Daily Classics homepage on YouTube. You'll see a link for Facebook that will take you right to our Facebook page. You can find this Mercedes-Benz there, and you can search it out and look at it as well. If you like the channel, please subscribe to the channel and share with friends that love cars. Thanks for your support, and we will see you again real soon on Daily Classics Top Pick. Thank you.